everybody, welcome to Man United Bonafide. This is the best Man United fan channel in East and Central Africa without a doubt. Here we speak about everything Manchester United. We speak about transfer, we speak about fixtures, we speak about players, managers, team news, speak about rivalry banters and everything that is related to Manchester United. Today, our focus will be on last weekend's Premier League action in relation to Manchester United. We'll be speaking about all the top 6 teams, that is Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Spurs. As long as we will analyze and see how it adds up to what Manchester United has been trying to build. And today I am joined with my brother, a teammate, colleague here.
ETC.
Yes. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yes, what's up? Glory, glory, Manchester United. Glory. Did I say glory? Yes, my name is Steve Elvry. Yes, Manchester United fan. I'm happy to be here. Yes, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. It's been a good weekend.
Yeah.
It's been a good Sunday, and we are excited. Good win, and the team is ready. We are ready to win this.
We are ready to win the league.
Yeah, we're ready to win the league.
Is it not too early to speak about winning the league?
Yeah. You know, as a Manchester United fan, you have to to be positive.
Always
But,
positive.
Yeah, always positive.
In Manchester United, we say it is not it is not over till we say so.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
that is our mantra.
Exactly.
Even when the team is down, we understand the team is on a rebuild.
Yes.
But we always have that hope that we can always do it.
Always,
That is the Manchester
always,
United
always.
philosophy.
And this is the time. This I feel this is the time.
Yes.
This now the
Paradigm shift.
Yes, the paradigm shift has happened. Yes, the shift has happened. Yes. Yes, so I think it has begun.
All right.
We are winning this thing.
Now,
Yeah.
before we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday actions, who do you think had the best? Who do you think had the best transfer among the top 6?
Probably, I will say, I think Manchester United. I think we had the best transfer.
Yeah, what makes you say so?
Because for the longest time, personally, I think maybe I'm being biased, but personally, I wanted to see a good wing back in our teams, like Shaw and someone else who's deadly. I respect Young, but something was still missing. So I think Wan-Bissaka was the best move, the best transfer that happened this season. And a little bit of James also there. So I think probably looking at the top 6, I think Manchester got it, especially in the wing backs. Because looking at these other teams, their wing backs are also quite nice, especially like Man City. I adore Walker. I don't know for what
Kyle
reason.
Walker.
Yeah, Kyle Walker, man. Kyle Walker is. So I think Wan-Bissaka was probably the best transfer for this season.
When I look at other fan channels, blogs, most people think that Arsenal got their transfer right, better than every other person.
No.
They signed about 5 or 6 players.
But Arsenal, I love Arsenal. I love Arsenal fans, but I don't love Arsenal. But I think not yet. I think not yet. Not yet. Like for this guy who what's his name?
Amatini.
This name
Celtic.
play something. Is he a forward? Arsenal forward. Is he a forward or
Pepe.
what? Yes, that guy. Even, I'm sorry, I don't know the names.
Ivorian.
Yes, that guy. So
Yeah.
I think I've seen him play, and I think he's good. But I don't know how he will gel with the likes of Pierre and the other forwards there.
Yeah. I agree with you to some extent. I think Arsenal did a good transfer, but most of the players they bought are not for now.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not for now. They're not ready for now. The Tini, I think it's called Tierney or Tierney, the guy from Celtic. Pepe, and then they had that Brazilian. I've forgotten his name. They had the guy from Real. Luis is a special topic. We are discussing Luis in a while.
Okay.
The 5 that I can remember, most of them are youngsters whom knowing the nature of EPL, you can't bring 5 youngsters and get it right the
Yeah,
first time.
true.
Yeah, they'll take a season or two. Then, of course, they still need to strengthen their defense, and I think it will be a very positive team for Arsenal in the coming future. For now, all they need to work on is try to gel the players, and so that we can see, so that the players can get more experience as they prepare. But the signings they did, I don't think they are signings for now. The only one that now that we are speaking about Arsenal, the only person that I think might be ready for now could be David Luiz. But in my opinion, I think David Luiz is on a decline. He's never getting better. What do you think about Luiz?
I also disagree with you there.
Yes.
Luiz I think he's an excellent player. I think he'll bring the change now with Koscielny out.
Yes.
I don't know, will he play back there or even? But I used to love him as a midfielder.
Yes.
Actually.
Naturally, he's a midfielder. It's Mourinho who turned him into a defender.
Yeah. So I don't think if the coach will decide to put him there, but I think he'll bring some sort of class. Yes.
Yes.
To
Class.
their play.
I agree. Class he will bring.
Yes.
The problem
and I don't
is
think
keeping the form. He's on a decline. Look at Chelsea last season.
But I think with the problems with Chelsea, with their previous season, with their coach, with everything,
Yes,
I think
it was just everything was a mess for Chelsea.
Yes, exactly. I think
Sarri
you
ball
can add
failed.
that. Yes, yes. But now I think maybe the move now will.
Yeah.
I think now he's fresh. He's ready to go out there now and do something. So I think I can prophesy. If I can use that word, that this
prophet.
yes, this is like this is he will help Arsenal. And one thing I wonder about Arsenal, why do they like young players, signing young players? I was talking to my friend, he's an Arsenal fan, and he's wondering when will we buy an experienced top class player. Like bring in somebody when you know this guy. That's it for us.
It sorts everything.
Yes, I don't know what's wrong. Every move, every transfer is almost the same with them.
I think with Arsenal, it's more about the money that is availed to the coach. Yeah, like when the transfer season was beginning, we heard that they had just about 47 million pounds, I think. Of course, even if you see the way they've done their signings. They brought Luiz. They brought in a player on loan from Real Madrid, on loan. The Pepe deal was not paid fully; it was installment. They brought a Brazilian, whom they paid for a fee not less than 50 million. Was it around 20? I'm trying to remember the fee. So it's more of a budgetary issue. So they have to be smart, buy potential, which is a very smart move. Buy potential, then build. The problem with Arsenal is that they usually buy potential, then they fail to build them into world class. Unfortunately, the other big teams tend to spot this talent, the potential in this, and then they make them world class.
For example?
We remember Fabregas. I know it was the Wenger era. Fabregas, to me, was a world class midfielder. But at Arsenal, he couldn't be what he was meant to be. Till he went to Barcelona, he got Pep, and he was also in a world-class team. He shone a bit, then came to Chelsea, shown some class. Unfortunately, by the time he was coming to Chelsea, he was beginning to be more on decline. The other example is Van Persie. Van Persie was always. You always knew that Van Persie is world class. As a Manchester United fan, I always knew Van Persie was world class. But whenever I was with Arsenal, you'd always feel there's something missing. Till when he got out of that team and joined a team of world class players, he exploded, and we could see the best of Van Persie. With only one season, we saw the best of Van Persie. Yeah, so that is the issue with Arsenal. They know how to spot talent. They know how to get them when they're still raw. But the problem is they make them good, but they're never world class. So they tend not to keep hold of their players.
And when they go out there, they tend to shine.
Yes,
actually.
they tend to shine and become better players. As a matter of fact, there was a joke being said that players go to Arsenal to retire, but players come out of Arsenal to win titles and become world class.
It comes.
Yeah.
But Sanchez there.
Yeah, Sanchez kidogo.
Sanchez was another.
Sanchez was
another
just
story.
Another story that no Manchester United fan want to speak about.
But I feel maybe I've been holding on to this hope that Sanchez, the beast inside him, will come out. And I think from his preseason,
Yes.
I think maybe this season maybe he will surprise us.
He did well in Copa America.
Yeah.
I think he had 2 or 3 goals. I think so, 2 or 3 goals. Yeah, he did very, very well compared to, given the team that he was in,
True.
he did exceptionally well. I think Manchester United comes with a lot of pressure as a team. Secondly, by the time he was getting to Manchester United, there was a lot of negativity around with Mourinho, with the board. The fans were not happy. Sanchez himself, when he joined, had injuries here and there. He never really shown the form he had when he was in Arsenal. Yeah. If it was only that had signed Sanchez, I think we would have seen a different Sanchez. Mourinho's play style does not really suit people like Sanchez. Sanchez was a show of buy, like City wanted him, they could not afford him, and then we showed up with money.
No, true.
Yeah. So I also still hold on to that hope, but unfortunately age is not on his side. Yeah.
But let's wait and see. I think this season, something might change.
All right.
Something might change.
You heard it. Mark that. At the end of the season, we'll revisit these clips.
Yes.
We'll revisit these clips and see what predictions came right and which ones came wrong.
All right.
All right. Now, now that we've spoken about transfers, how about last weekend? The EPL was on another level.
What?
Another level.
Guys are out there, man.
Yeah.
The guys are coming in hot. What? And I have my first prediction.
Yeah.
That yes, this is the prediction you will see after the August 2020.
Yeah.
Not August, May. When does it end?
May.
Yes,
Yes,
May.
May.
Yes. Manchester City will lift the third title in a row. That I am convinced. Yes, I know it's too early, but I am convinced that they are lifting the third title in a row. Yes, I say this as a Manchester United fan. Yes, I believe Manchester City is taking it.
What makes you think that?
These guys, man, Pep. I think Pep now has it. I think from the first season, he was trying to see how EPL is, gauging things, trying to get in his first 11 and all that. And then the second season, now he comes in and now he takes it. And now coming on to this third season, I think now he has his team in shape.
Yes.
Everybody is ready. Everybody, I think, loves him. Everybody respects him. And you can see from the players, they love playing for that team. And there's a certain thing he has brought to that team that wasn't there in the first season he came in. Now you can see from that play, from the way they were playing West Ham. You could see from the word go.
It was a different class.
Yes, man. These people are
Those guys
out
are
there.
on another level.
Yes, and actually they could have scored more goals actually.
Yeah.
So I think these guys I think they are the team to beat actually.
Yeah. Having watched that game, first of all, take nothing away from City. City are world class. They are like one of the best in the world right now. One of the best teams in the world. I usually say, if Pep was not in Manchester City, even if Manchester City had this current team, I don't think they would be as successful as they are. In as much as they have top quality players, world class players, I think having Pep is the linchpin, is the center force of that team. Without Pep, I don't think Man City would be. They might be successful because of class and quality of the players, but not as they are right now.
Exactly.
So it means Pep has done a great job in that team. Secondly, I think West Ham. If it was a normal game, I think they would have been classed as they played well. Unfortunately, two things didn't work for them. Number one, their fitness levels. you'd feel Manchester City players had that extra fitness that West Ham players did not have. The other thing, I think they got their tactics wrong. They really got their tactics wrong. If you look at the back, the way they were defending, especially after the first and the second goal, there was too much space towards the wings. Because you see, when De Bruyne came driving for, I think, was it the second or the third goal? There was so much space on the other side, so they had all pushed ahead, looking for a goal, and unfortunately, it didn't work for them. Yeah.
I think even the way he shapes, coming back to Pep, the way he shapes players. Because I was wondering, guys were like, we have come to EPL, man. You'll see, this is not La Liga. Yeah. But this guy, he went in and shaped players. For example, Bernardo Silva. That is my best example. That guy, who was Bernardo Silva? Like not that people didn't talk about him that much. But when Pep came and he found a spot for that guy, I think he shifted. That guy now became world class.
Yes.
Concerning even nationally.
Yeah.
So I think there's a way he has shifted. I don't know what he does, but there's a way he's made these players come out and give their best. Talking about Jesus.
Yes.
The way he did yesterday, he was thinking there's Aguero also. This guy, and to balance this kind of talents, it's not an easy job, but he's able to do it and get the best out of them. So I think that's a plus there. That's why I'm so convinced they'll probably win this thing again.
They have the best. Getting on the first weekend, I would agree with you, because we are just from pre-season. Most of the players were on international.
I think they will really do well, fairly good.
This is my opinion. I know it's early in the season. I think naivety worked against Norwich. I think Norwich will be the Fulham for this season. Yeah, when the season was starting, I really admired how Fulham played football last season. But the Premier League was just too much for them. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when Fulham were in the Championship, they were called the Manchester City of Championship, meaning their football was good. Yeah. But when they came to the EPL is a different ball game. And so I think in my opinion, one of the teams that will be relegated come the end of the season, Norwich will be. That is my opinion.
Okay.
That is my opinion. I gauged from the moment the game started, that naivety is going to work against them big time, just the same way it did to Fulham. Yeah, that's my opinion. Otherwise, I think Liverpool did well.
Yeah.
Of course, there are times they showed lapses. Yeah, the defense was a bit shaky. A number of people were on Trent's case because mostly it was his wing that was being used by the opponent. But generally, they got the job done, scoring 4 goals in the opening day of the season. It might look easy because they are Liverpool, they've been there, but trust me, not many teams can do that.
And do you think their defense has improved? You know, people were always saying the attack is nice. They have a pressing game, but now when it comes to their defense, it's another story.
Yes.
But now they brought in Virgil and they have Trent. They have this other guy Robertson, and everything changed. They are defenders who can score goals.
Yeah, I think they have one of the best defense in the EPL, but it still misses another centre back to pair Virgil.
Van Dijk.
Yeah, Matip. I don't rate Matip highly. I've never rated. I don't know. Maybe some of you might rate. Maybe some of you might rate him highly, but I've never. Imagine without Van Dijk. We saw without Van Dijk what kind of a defense Liverpool had. Matip. What's the other guy's name? Lovren. They are good, but they're not at the level of. You get. You remember when Liverpool had Carragher, and Skrtel, and then the likes of Fernand were on the bench. Manchester United had Rio Ferdinand and Vidic. You see that pair, both were good. But right now Liverpool, you see, yes, Van Dijk is good, but then this other guy is not really that good. Yeah, so I think that will work against them. Then the other thing that I think works against Liverpool is their midfield.
Oh.
Yes. I think their midfield is good, but it is not as good as what City has. You get? City's midfield is way ahead. Yeah, that is my check. If you really want to control Liverpool, try controlling the midfield. Because in their midfield, whom do they have in the midfield?
Henderson.
Yes.
There is
Keita.
Who else? Keita. There's this Fabinho.
Besides Keita and Fabinho, who do you rate? Don't tell me. Please don't tell me Henderson. Don't tell me Henderson. I'm an England fan, but I've never rated Henderson. From the days he was at Sunderland. Yes. From his Sunderland days, I've never rated that guy.
Why? But Henderson is...
He may be a worker, but he's not technically for a midfielder. No. That is why England keeps struggling, because of midfield.
What?
Midfield. England has a good defense now.
I thought he was a Gerrard in the making.
No. My friend.
No?
Don't listen to the media. I saw Gerrard from his youth days to his prime. Henderson is far behind. Miles behind Gerrard.
Okay.
Miles behind.
Henderson, if you're watching this.
Now, as we're moving on, now to the Spurs game. Yes. Aston Villa brought an A game to the Premier League.
Yeah, man. I was excited to see Aston Villa. I was so much psyched to. I had missed their game. I used to love Manchester United. Then, secondly, it was Aston Villa. The days, from the days of Young,
Lahore. They had this guy called John Carew.
Yes, those were the days. I used to love their play. I was really interested. But when they left the league, it was really. But when they came back, I was so excited, and I'm still excited. I know this will be this was just maybe, I think, the first start. Maybe they had missed the league, or they didn't the feel of the league. But they played really well.
Yeah, played well. They played very well.
Tottenham were lucky, I think.
Yeah.
I can say that. I think they were lucky because Aston Villa came in. Actually, their chances, their passes, they are really. I think they can be the next Wolves now.
Okay.
They can come in
that's asking a lot, but
I think so. I think so. Wolves, this season, next season.
You see, Wolves is the best among the rest.
Yeah.
There's the top 6, and then there's the rest, and Wolves are the best.
Yes. So I think Aston Villa will come in there and challenge them.
All right, I hear you.
Yes, but I think Tottenham, there's still something with Tottenham.
That is always missing.
Yeah, I don't know.
There are two clubs that I always feel that there's something missing. There's always that thing missing. One of them is Tottenham. I know last season they got to the Champions League final, but you always feel they're just not there. They just can't get there yet. I know they've signed well this season. They had Ndombele, whom I rate highly. He's one of those midfielders I really wanted us to buy. But as Ole says, he only wants people who want to be there, which I agree with. You don't want to have a player who does not want to be there, even if they are world class. The other one,
he actually scored.
Yes, he scored. He scored the equalizer. Though he had a terrible first half, but second half was way better. He had a match of two halves. The first half was a bit not good. The second half, he stepped up to the plate and gotten that equalizer, which was a good goal.
True.
Typical midfielder goal. I think Tottenham had an extra class, an extra quality that Aston Villa lacked. Aston Villa were good. Their midfield is not bad. What's the name of that guy? Is it McGinn? I've watched Aston Villa since Championship. I can tell you, they usually bring their A game.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they bring their A's. At times I watch championship football because championship, I think, is rated as the 7th or 6th best league in the world. Yes, 6th or
for
7th. Yes.
Yeah, I had no idea.
If you take EPL, La Liga, Bundesliga, the French league, I think the Portuguese league, and then there's the Dutch league, and then championship comes in next.
Wow.
That is how good championship is. So if you are playing, that is why some countries still take players who play in the championship to play for their national team. Yeah. So Aston Villa is a good team in the championships. I watched their game against Derby, against Leeds. Was it Leeds? Then Derby. In the playoffs. I tell you, you'd think you're watching Premier League football. It was amazing. And I expected Aston Villa to continue with that as they come into the league.
Yes, I think they will do that.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying they will. Wolves.
They'll be the Wolves of this season.
Yes.
All right. Having said that, as we are sticking to London, what did you think about our brothers Arsenal?
Oh, Arsenal. I thought they could have won that game with 3 or 4 goals. But also I think also something is missing with them. They are now saying they are now ready. They are contented with their strike force.
Yeah.
Yes, with Lacazette, Aubameyang, they are now ready to take it. But I still felt
something missing.
Yeah, their gameplay was still shaky. I don't know if they come across a team that is good, they will really struggle. But props to Aubameyang. I think he's fairly good. Yeah, he's really
he's a top class.
Yeah,
like I've always rated Aubameyang highly.
Yes, he had a few chances and the goal came and he did it for them. But for Arsenal,
there's just something missing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that game was average for them.
It was a very average game.
I expected more for them, more from them.
Given their signings, you would say you'd expect much more from them.
And
I know it's
excited.
I know it's the first game of the season, but I also expected Arsenal, especially coming against Newcastle, a team that struggled a lot towards the end of last season, a team that has been having issues with management and owners, and there's been everything negative about Newcastle since the league ended. Everything has just been bad for them. They've signed, most of their top players went. Rondon left. They lost Benitez. You expected Arsenal to take advantage of those.
Of that, yeah.
But they did. But fair play to them. They still managed a win, which shows some class in them. As a top club, you need to always be able to earn points even when you don't play well, which I think is a fair thing for Arsenal. Yeah. I think their midfield still lacks a lot. I know there is Torreira and Gundozi, and then they also signed that young guy from Brazil. But you still feel there's still something missing. Yeah, there's still something missing. That's why they don't perform well when they come against the top clubs.
That is exactly my point too. I was saying I think they need to buy like an experienced top class player that will come in there and change everything for them and not depend on these youngsters. Yes, I know it's promising for these youngsters, but now one or two top class, world class players that will come in there and then shift everything. Shift everything for them. Like if they find another midfielder that will play with Torreira. Torreira is really good.
Torreira is a worker.
Yes, he's really good.
That guy can run you.
Yes. So I think if they find somebody else who will help with their Gunduzi is, I think
still
he's
growing,
young.
Still growing.
He's
19,
growing, yeah.
20, getting to 20 now?
Yes.
Yeah. He's still growing.
Yes. So
but he will become a world-class
true,
player.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it for top 6. Now we get to the main match, the match that
Yes.
touches us. Man United versus Chelsea.
Chelsea.
What were expectations before the match?
Pebbles,
Excitement aside, what you
was-
expected?
I expected a win actually.
Yes.
I was so confident actually. I expected a win. We are at home. We are ready now. New season. Now the coach now is ready. The coach now he was coming from the shadow of Mourinho.
Yeah.
Yes, from his shadow now. Now this is it. This is you. Let's do it. So I was actually positive. I was optimistic because I knew we are coming in with a new fresh air of sort. So I expected like a 2-0 or 2-1 win. Yes.
Actually, that was my prediction. I
Yes.
predicted, if you look at the last clip when I was doing the match, pre-match, match preview rather, I predicted a 2-1 win because I expected, yes, Chelsea were not able to sign, but they've had the team they had last season, apart from having Hazard. The fact that they don't have Hazard is a sign that they won't have that extra quality that they need. But given the transfer that Man United had, I wasn't really convinced that we will beat them by so many goals. I expected us to win because we had that extra pace. Yes, mine was more of a pace because if you look at our players, they are faster than our forwards are much faster than, because Pedro is on a decline, Willian is on a decline. I'm not sure if he even played. No, Willian didn't play.
He didn't play.
No,
yeah.
he didn't. I think he has a knock or something. Tony Abrams is inexperienced. Odoi is injured. Loftus-Cheek is not around. And then their midfield, you look at Barkley. Now, I don't know why people rate Barkley highly. Barkley is another Henderson for me. These are the reasons why England struggles. Midfield. Midfield.
But Barkley is fairly good.
Yes, fairly
he
good.
has
I agree.
pace.
I agree, fairly good, but not world class. Not at the level where De Bruyne's and what's his name, Pogba's, you get, and that guy Bernardo Silva's, you get that quality, top class quality. The likes of course Rakitic is on a decline because of age, but you feel he's not as good as those people. Yeah. So with that little, they had a better midfield. Let's be honest. Chelsea had a better midfield than what Manchester United had, but the extra pace that United had, I knew we were going to hurt them, but I didn't expect such kind of a result.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Also now that we had strengthened the midfield, I think that also gave me more hope, because I knew the midfield is good, the attack is good. The defense is good, the attack is good. The midfield might be a bit average, but we can cover that with a good defense and a good attack. Like Ferguson used to do. When Ferguson had a bad midfield, he would make sure the attack is good and the defense is good. So the defense would win the game, the balls, the attack would score the goals.
True.
A good number of times the ball would bypass the midfield.
The mid, yeah.
You get, that is how Ferguson won matches with a bad midfield. Yeah.
It was really another thing I gave props to Chelsea, to Lampard also. I think maybe he's trying to get his team in check, and I think I don't know if we got kind of lucky, especially in the first half. They had more chances than us actually. This is it left back Emerson?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy played really well actually, and he rattled the bar, a few shots, De Gea saved, and I think Lampard has now that chance to rebuild this team, and with the players now he can't buy and that, but I think with the players that he has, I think they can still contend the top 4 position. Yes, I think they'll be fairly good this season. And also now, I'm also concerned about our team.
Yes.
We had talked earlier, not on camera, but it does really is Ole Gunnar, has he achieved his first 11? Like the real first 11? Because personally, I feel not yet. I feel not yet. There's still
Something missing.
yes.
For the season, I would say he's had pretty much what might look like a first 11. Two things Ole Gunnar promised us last season towards the end of the season. That number one, he would be successful at the club. Number two, there are players who would not be part of that success. You remember his interview when he was
Yes.
angry? I think it was the Wolves game. After the Wolves game, he was very angry. And he said that two things. He said, I will be successful in this club, but some players will not be in this team. The defense pretty much picks itself. The midfield, Pogba and McTominay pick themselves. Because, trust me, if you don't pick McTominay, who do you pick? You get? Do you want Matic? No, the football that Ole is playing is too fast for Matic.
Yeah.
It is too fast for Matic. Fred is getting there, so Fred might be replacing. He might replace Pereira, but he's not there yet. Yeah, and I'm not sure if Ole really rates Fred that highly. The attack, we know that we have Rashford and Martial permanently there. They are not going anywhere unless an injury or he wants to rest them. Now, the third person in the attack, this is where there is contention. We have Sanchez, we have Daniel James, and then we have the three youngsters. Mason Greenwood, Tahiti Chong, and Angel Gomez. The three world class. I rate them as world. I know
really good.
I know right now they are not world class, but those three boys will be world class. That one is a guarantee.
True.
Unless injury happens, because I know careers are destroyed by injuries. But if they can keep themselves and keep their heads down and grow. So, pretty much to me, our first 11 is basically what we saw yesterday. I know right now he's trying to, always trying to bring Daniel James slowly. Meanwhile, he would be playing who? Lingard instead of Daniel James. The other thing, I think most of the time we'll see him playing with two holding midfields like McTominay and Pogba playing rather on the right, and then he will be using either Lingard or another player ahead of the two. Then he will play with the wingers and then a number 9.
Yeah.
So I would say pretty much he knows his first 11 now. Yeah, he'll be only doing tweaks here and there depending on the nature of the opponent, who can adapt more to what the opponent brings. But it has pretty much picked itself.
Yeah, especially in the defense.
Yes.
Now, are you comfortable with the defense right now?
That defense is a threat to anyone. I know they still need a few more matches to gel, but beating that defense will not be easy. I know that the gel is not yet there the way we want it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is good defensively. Attackingly, we saw some of his crosses were not so nice. Man, slabhead. They call him slabhead. Harry Maguire. That guy is everything we were missing.
Yes, he got man of the match actually.
No, actually it was Rashford.
It was Rashford?
Yeah.
Not him?
No. Okay, different people are their man of the match.
Yeah,
but on the Manchester United polls, it was
Rashford. Okay.
Yeah. Because of the 2 goals, I think.
But he's...
That guy has improved. We were always crying for someone to partner Lindelof.
Yes.
Eric Bailly is good, but that guy is as some people say, his body is made of biscuits. He keeps getting injuries.
And I used to think he's this
big
guy.
It. You see,
undistractable.
If you want to know he has it, the day we played Arsenal last season, I think we won 2-0 or 2-1. I think so. that guy took care of Aubameyang.
Yeah.
He seriously took care of Aubameyang. I think he tackled Aubameyang twice, and that was the end of Aubameyang in that game. He has the potential of being a great centre back, but he's barely fit. Yeah, he's
Smalling.
He's our next Owen Hargreaves.
Yeah.
Smalling is a good backup. Yeah. Smalling, I would say, he has never been what I expected him to be. Yeah, but he's a good backup. I started watching Smalling in World Cup, and was it under 19? He was partnering Jones in the defense. I guess they were partners in. Was it under 19 or? Yeah, I think it was in under 19. Trust me, if it was not Smalling, imagine they were eliminated in the group stages. No, it was Euro. Yes, it was Euro under 19. Yes, not World Cup. He was partnering Jones. England was eliminated in the group stages, but I think Smalling was in the team of the tournament. So I had a high expectation for that guy. Unfortunately, it didn't work, partly because of manager issues. I usually blame Manchester United for not sorting the managerial issues. We had Moyes. I had so much hope with Van Gaal. I never wanted Mourinho to come in the first place. I'm glad that Alienda. And I have so much hopes with Ole. I wish Smalling had Ole when Ferguson left, or Van Gaal when Ferguson left. He would have developed better, because Van Gaal is good at developing young players. Ole has also shown the same. Yeah. So Smalling is a good backup. Jones, let's not start with Jones. Please spare me.
Jones, I used to love him as a midfielder. I really wish like he will have stuck in midfield.
Yeah.
Because now he used to score goals. He used to make some drives inside the opponent's defense.
I think also injuries messed him up.
Yeah.
He's also another one that is made of biscuits.
Yeah.
He plays 4 or 5 matches. He's out for another 5 or 6. Your career does not grow that way. You need to, as a top player, you need to play at least 40 games per season.
Consistency,
Consistency, it needs to be there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, about the results, are you happy with the results of the match?
Yes, I am happy. I hope it will. You know, I was chatting with my friend yesterday. I was saying, Yvonne Dominanzanga, that's how you start. It's always like that. Last season, the other season, 4-0, 5-0, and then the decline starts. Yes, but I think this season, if I don't know. I think maybe it's too early for me to say. Because I don't know. Because I feel like we were kinda, I don't know if it's lucky, because 1 minute we are struggling to save. We are not struggling that much, but we are contending to save that. Yes, to that 1-0. Yes, and then all of a sudden it's the second one, the third one, the fourth. Like out of nowhere. And big up to James also for his debut goal. Yes. So but actually about James, looking at how he celebrated, that guy he's like yes. I was like, yes, this is
Manchester United character. This is the kind of character we want in the team.
Like that is the point. We needed players who it's in the blood.
Yes.
It's in the. That guy celebrated. I was like, yes, my brother. This is what we need.
You are what we've been waiting for.
Because sometimes you need players to actually, it's more than now the career, it's profession,
passion,
it's the passion. You could see the passion. This guy, it's his first game, and he was so happy. He's like, what? Okay, I was actually shocked by his elation. He was so much psyched to get that goal, and I think he'll have an excellent career in Manchester.
That guy is a rocket. I only fear for the defenders in the Premier League. That guy
is really
has
fast,
a burst of pace, like serious burst of pace.
Yeah, true.
That is his greatest strength. Now that we've spoken about Daniel James, and I know we've spoken about Harry Maguire, the other debutant was the one they've nicknamed Spider One, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What do you think? How did he do?
Bissaka is really good.
Yeah.
I was as I stated earlier as we started, he was my best move because I thought we needed a consistent right back from ever since Rafael. I don't think I've been happy or relaxed with the right back because Rafael was it for me.
Yeah.
Rafael Evra, it was really amazing. But now coming with Shaw and now Wan-Bissaka, because this guy, his tackles are nice. His tackles are really good.
Yeah.
And also, yes, maybe he didn't put in some good crosses, but his crossing is also good. He can attack very well and also defend. His pace is nice. So I think Young.
Funny enough about Young, you heard what Ole said. Whenever he's playing, he's who? He's with the captain.
Yes.
I don't know what Ole thinks sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Make this captaincy thing permanent. Remove it from Young, give it to somebody.
So I think De Gea will be the captain
For a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
For a long time. But
Which I think is a good thing. I've always thought that Pogba, besides Herrera who left us, always thought that Pogba would be a good captain. But Pogba always seemed like his head is not. At one point, his head is here, and then after 2 or 3 months, he's speaking about leaving. He's quoting other clubs. Other clubs are flirting with him, and you're like, man, you are what we need here. Put your head down, be a leader here.
Exactly.
Grow these young boys. I know careers are short. I know careers are short. But Pogba has the ability to become a captain. He has that, what I call positive arrogance, that it is so hard to get with modern players.
And it really helped them in the World Cup.
It
World Cup
helps
actually.
in the World Cup.
World Club. World Club.
World Cup.
Yes.
That positive arrogance,
Really
he
did, yeah.
has it. We need such people. We used to have a team of Manchester United that had, I think, 9 out of 11 captains. At the back, we had Van der Sar, we had Evra, we had Ferdinand, Vidic. We had, on this other side, we had, was it West Brown? Gary Neville, actually. Okay, Gary Neville on this side. Then in the midfield, you'd get people like Carrick, who might not have been a captain, but was potentially a captain material. Then you had Scholes, people who, in as much as they were not captains, the official captains,
You could see it.
but they had passion and they had that arrogance that you need from a player. Yeah, which I think is something that has been missing of late. And I think these youngsters that are coming, I see some of them have it. Someone like Mason Greenwood, I know he's still young, so he has to keep his head down. But that boy has this positive arrogance of always wanting to be the best.
Yeah.
I watched Mason Greenwood for 2 seasons. The other season and last season. In the under 17s, I think I started watching him in under 15 or then to under 17, then now he played for the youth team, the under 23s. I tell you, every time that boy plays, he's a joy to watch. Angel Gomez, my friend.
He was the top scorer.
Yes, he had.
Greenwood.
Greenwood had 40 something. He played a part in over 40 goals last season.
Wow.
Either scoring or assisting. Yeah, that is how good that boy is. And imagine, he's not gotten into the first team. He's not been polished. He's not been. Same to Gomez. I've always seen Gomez as our Lionel Messi. He plays a typical Messi football. Like, you'd think the ball is glued to his foot. The short dribbles, and then he's just as short as Messi is. So hard to tackle, so hard to body check. Very stable with the ball, very clean and neat on the ball. And now with Tahiti Chong, who has a burst of pace and does not fear attacking anyone, no matter what kind of a defender you are. If we can keep developing those three boys, I know Manchester United will get to the old days of the Rooneys, Ronaldos, the Teveses, the Ryan Giggs. Yeah, I think we are getting there slowly by slowly.
Coming back to Pogba,
Yes.
do you think he's? I feel he's not yet in completely 100% with us, and I believe this can really affect how we play because he's at the center of actually everything, and he's still world class.
Yes,
The pass he did.
My goodness. Give that boy Ballon d'Or.
That was really nice.
I tell you,
I was
like, my goodness, that is my kind of football. Where has this been?
exactly.
And then now, I know we praised Pogba. I loved football in the midfield. Yeah, I always watch the midfield when I watch football. So I enjoyed Pogba's dink, but take nothing away from Rashford's fast touch. I think we missed that with Lukaku. If that chance had fallen to Lukaku,
oh no.
I'm telling you, most of us would have expected that not to be a goal. I guarantee you.
These are some people who are happy Lukaku is gone.
Yes. Now, I was sad that we didn't get a replacement, but I was happy that Lukaku was gone because there was too much negativity around him. Secondly, we all know the man has a fast touch that looks like a ball bouncing on a trampoline.
Oh no.
It is. In the preseason, I think was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? He actually scored 4 goals for Inter Milan. He scored 4.
Right.
Yes.
But I think Lukaku, I don't know.
He's a top striker.
Yeah.
He's a finisher. But don't give him a ball where he needs to fight. Like he needs to make a control. You get, feed him the ball, let him finish. You get. But if you're expecting him to be part of the build-up, forget that. I know in Belgium he has so many goals, but look at the people around him in Belgium.
True.
The De Bruyne's, the Hazards, the not Batshuayi. This guy from Napoli, what's his name? This short guy from
Martins.
Martins.
Yeah.
Look at that quality in the midfield. In the wing backs, they had this guy from who we were to buy from PSV. What is his name? This tall fullback. Forgotten his name. But you know him.
Yes.
Yeah.
all in all,
the name is gone.
all in all, he's in a place where
Yes, he can thrive.
Yes.
I'm hoping in Inter he can be able to be part of that team because I really want him to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a top class player. I really want him to succeed. Yeah.
Another thing now, he used to be our big bad number 9.
Yes.
There's that number 9 we would wish to have. I was talking to my friend Mike yesterday and he was saying he's not contended with, he's not at peace with Martial being the number 9 there because he felt like Martial is not the bully that we need for a number 9 because some of the crosses, yes, he scored from that Pereira cross and that's typically a number 9 goal, but he felt, and I kind of agreed with him because I know Martial is a natural number 9, but now him being played together with Rashford in the wings, I think I've adjusted to that. So I'm wondering if he will really prosper as a number 9.
One thing that makes me think he'll prosper is the fact that football has changed. Look at Firmino. Firmino. He plays as a false number 9. Do you see him bullying defenders like body check and do you see that in him?
Not really.
It doesn't have it. But does he not score? Last season he scored how many goals? 20? What we need are goals. How you get them is up to you. Look at Salah as a winger. He might not have the body to knock down defenders and body check people, but he has the technique and the speed that is needed. Yes, money is built for that, to bully people. The world football has grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what you can supply and how you become part of the play that is important. How you transition defense from attack, how you as a center striker, how you can link with the wide attackers. That is what matters in modern day football. Yes, strength and fitness still play a big part, but you must be technical.
True.
Yeah, there is no place for people who just wait for the ball on the other side. You must at times come back and help the play, pick the ball and run, be able to run with it, be able to dribble with it, the ball to the opponent's defense area, which I think Martial is able to do.
Okay.
So that is what gives me hope. Secondly, given Van Gaal's season, when Martial just broke into the team, who was our top striker?
Yeah.
It was Martial, and he did it in a very bad team. And now Ole is building something good
Okay.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
You get the point?
Okay. Yeah.
He
I see
can
it.
do it. Even Rashford can be a good number 9.
Yeah.
I don't dispute that. I know they are still not where the Firminos, the Agueros, are, the Aubameyangs are, but they will get there. They are only 21.
Yeah.
Martial is, you know,
Cut them
the
some
problem
slack,
is
yeah.
they've been in the limelight for so long. People think they're 25,
Yeah.
26, 27. These boys are only their early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's cut them some slack then.
Now, having said that, having spoken about the top 6 clubs, do you think we've seen enough to be able to make predictions like who will be first and who will be sixth? You get?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to do that?
Yes
prediction?
and no. Yes, being nowadays EPL, it begins with the first match.
Yes.
Yes. Every match counts. You can't say that it's too early. We'll catch up. Every match counts from the first to the last.
Yeah.
So I think yes, it's possible to predict. That's why I also predicted like that Manchester City is taking it for the 3rd time, and seeing with how the players are from the word go, you can tell these guys are out. They're out there to get it.
Yeah.
You can tell this because I believe from playing football from a player. From a player's perspective, you should know, you should have that mentality that we are here to take it. As soon as the first game starts, we are here to take it. So
That I
think yes, it's possible to predict from how I saw Manchester City playing, from their mentality to their football. I think they are out there to take the third title. Yes, but also know because it's also hard to predict also from the rest, because now the teams, the new players are gelling with they're settling.
Injuries will come.
Injuries, so many things here and there.
Fatigue.
Yes, so there are many aspects that they are in play, but so I think that's the problem. That's the hard part, predicting how the teams will be. But it depends with how the players are, and I really hope that, especially from our players, Manchester United, I want to see the thing I saw in James in every player, man. If they have that, we can also take it actually.
All right.
We can also take it.
So where do you see us finishing?
Probably second or third.
Second or third?
Yes.
I think that's
second or third. Yes. If Liverpool, I think if Liverpool step up, maybe number 3.
Number 3.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree with you when it comes to. I feel like we'll finish in the top 4. I know winning the league is too much to ask because of the midfield. I keep crying about we should have sorted out the midfield during transfer. I keep crying about that. But having said that, I think we can make it to top 3. I think the team is capable because we have a good goalkeeper, we have a good defense, we have a good attack. Yes, we need to be tactical, especially when we are playing the top clubs, and we need to make sure that these other clubs, we pick as many points as we can from them. These are the clubs from number 7 going down. If we can beat them, even all of them, it will be very nice. It will give us. You might even be shocked that if we beat all, which I know is also a bit naive to say, if we can beat all the other teams, we have a good chance of even winning the league.
Yes.
Because we'll only need to struggle against the top 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's hope. There is hope out there.
There is hope, but asking the team to win the league this season is a bit is a bit too much. For your team of the week, anybody?
City.
Only in the top 6.
Only the top 6.
Yeah.
First of all, it's my team actually. Yes, Manchester. but coming in closely second is City.
Manchester City.
Hands down, Manchester City. I was impressed.
Standout player? So in short, you're saying the city of Manchester carried the day.
Yeah.
I think London struggled. Let's be real. London struggled. West Ham struggled. Palace struggled. Arsenal struggled to get that 1-0 win. Chelsea, let's not speak about Chelsea. Fulham is gone.
Yeah.
Fulham is gone. Sorry. So this time they only have 4. Chelsea,
Arsenal, Palace,
West Ham. Yeah. It's only 4 this time. Fulham was relegated. But generally London struggled. The Northwest, that is Liverpool and Manchester, apart from Everton, who had a draw, I think the rest of the teams did well. Aston Villa is also part of the Northwest, I'm not sure. Northwest, it's Northeast, because Newcastle is from Northeast, I think. I think they did not so badly, despite the losses they had. But I think the city of Manchester can be the city of the week.
Yes, true.
If you are to give a city like a city of the week,
Manchester. Player is for me is Sterling. Yes, Sterling was exemplary.
On another level.
Yes, he played really nice.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Sterling brought an A game with the hat-trick, and also you felt he was fighting for the team, working around, assists, linking up, trying to give assists, being all round in the team. Any standout player in the new signings?
James.
James was your man.
James really brought it out for me. James, I was so excited. So I don't know, not even about the playing. I think that passion.
The passion.
Yes, I was looking for that passion for a long time.
The way he played for the badge.
We were praying. Where? I think during the Mourinho era, I was wondering.
Mourinho sucked the life out of that.
Yes, I was praying to see that fire, and I think I saw it in James, and I know he will spread it out to his fellow colleagues.
He can only get better.
Yeah. So James also, and this Tottenham midfielder,
Ndombele.
Yes. Yes, I think he was also impressive for me during the second half.
All right. Yeah. I think Harry Maguire did well. I think Rodri from Man City. EPL is a tough league for a midfielder. I think he did very well. He had a shaky first half, but you could see there's class in this guy. Rodri did well. The Liverpool match, I didn't see any new signing apart from the Norwich team that had a lot of debut. Actually, Norwich I think had about 9 debutants in the league.
Wow.
9 out of 11 were people that had never played. So it was a good experience for them. All right. Having said that, I think that's the end of our Premier League review for this week. As a Manchester United fan, I'm happy with how the team performed. I know there's so much we need to improve in. We still need to improve the midfield. Playing from the back, at times you'd feel like the defense was struggling to link up with the midfield, which we still need to polish here and there. De Gea needs to keep it up the way he did. Harry Maguire, top class. Wan-Bissaka, top class. Lindelof finally has someone that he can ball play with. Pogba was in and out of the game, but he still managed 2 assists, which was a great thing. For my prediction, I think we'll finish not lower than third. We may win the league, but I think it is too much and too early to ask for that. But I think if we continue the form, the way we play, we'll finish not lower than third. I know we'll be better than all the London teams. The Northwest will carry the year again, which might not necessarily mean that Manchester United will be part of that, but if we can be part of that, that will be very great. As we say here in Man United Bonafide, we say that we are bonafide. We keep it Manchester United. Keep supporting the club, keep supporting the channel, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, put your notification bell on so that you always get updated when we upload new content. Smash a like on the content, leave a comment and tell us what you think of how the week went. And apart from that, it is goodbye from us. I've been with my friend, brother and teammate,
Tim Elvery, thank you for having me, man.
Tim Elvery,
Appreciate it.
a bona fide Manchester United fan. From us here at Man United Bonafide. Have a lovely week, have a blessed week. Keep it peaceful. And we are gone forever. Bye-bye.
GGMU.
We will be back. Go Man United, hashtag Man UFC, hashtag Bonafide United, hashtag Manchester United, Man United Bonafide, hashtag Premier League, hashtag the greatest team, hashtag the best football story ever told.
Woo.
Thank you.